Hi, welcome to my channel. So for today we'll be making Spongebob house cake topper. Yes, this is edible and I will try to teach you in a very simple way that I can do. You don't need some molder. So you just need a picture or your imagination in making this one. So let's start. So we need to roll a fondant or a gum paste with tylus so that you can easily form it and you can easily dry it. So now I'm just trying to pre-hand the house of SpongeBob. So I don't want it to be thin, so I tried to roll it a little bit thicker, as you can see over here. So I will try to cut the sides. So you don't need to worry if it's not even because we can still trim that one and reshape it later. So this one I'm cutting. So if you can see, the shape is not that good, but I will try to mold that one and reshape it using my hands. That's why it's very important to make sure that your hands are clean, because I think what do you call that one? The heat that is coming from our fingers or our hands will help the gum paste or the fondant to be formed. That is just my opinion. I'm not sure if other cake decorator think about that one, but I would like to make sure that my hands are clean before doing this one. So that one, after a few seconds of doing that one, this one is already the shape that I want it to be. So let me check. Okay, this one is already fine. So the size, the height is around almost 4 inches, and then the length is 3.5. So that's it. So you can also use the ruler in doing the what do you call the one, the details, but I would like to use this tool. For me, this is more easier. Oh, you see, finish. So you don't need too much time. And then we will use this tool just to make the details more visible. So we'll try to put that one. Don't push it so hard because you can cut the just like pineapple, right? So if you don't have this tool, you can use the back of the knife, but again, don't put too much pressure. We just want to emphasize the details, not to destroy it. So this one is already okay. So this is the one that I want it to be perfect. So that's fine. So this one, this is the front, and we need some skewer. This will be the what do you call that one, the thing that we will put at the back. So we will put this one at the back, press it a little so that we will have a, what do you call that one, a place where we will try to stick it. So I just tried to put some water on the stick and also on the fondant, and then I'm gonna roll a thin fondant or gum paste. Make sure that you put or you add some tylus on your fondant or gum paste to make it dry easier and you can easily mold it. So this one is already okay, so I'm just gonna cut this one, the length and the height that I want it to be. So it should be a little bit thinner, not too thick. So this one is already fine, but I need to cut a little. The sides, also the height. So I'm gonna put some water again so that the fondant or the gum paste will stick. As you can see at the back, I tried that one a little bit, the detail, so that if I will try it at the front, it will be good. Okay, so I'm trying to seal this one so that if I will put that one to the cake, this one is the thing that I will stick to the cake. So this one is already okay. So I will just let this one dry. You can dry this one overnight and the next day you can use it. So this one is already fine. So let me put this one over here. And let's continue to the next one. So this will be the upper portion of the SpongeBob house. It is just like some leaves. I don't know how do they call that one, but this is the upper part of the house of SpongeBob. I'm just trying to freehand this one. I'm not that good in drawing, but I'm trying my best to create a good, what do you call that one? Toppers, right? Creation. So this is how it looked like after cutting. And then I add some color. I want it to look a little bit darker. So this is some vodka or gin. And then put some edible color gel and brush it to the green leaves, just like leaves at the top of the house of SpongeBob. And then we'll set this aside to dry, something like this. So when it's already dry and you can be able to hold it, so we can be able to put that one at the top, something like this. So you just need to put some edible glue or water at the top and a little bit of toothpick, and you can put it at the top of the house. So this will be the side of the house of SpongeBob. It is just like, I don't know, just like a pipe. I don't know how you call this one. Just like the pipe at the side of the house of SpongeBob. So comment down below how do you call this one? So this one, I'm trying to make it look like the real one. So this is a light gray gum paste or fondant. Either one, you can use that one. So I'm gonna put some toothpick, but I decided to remove it because it can stick, so I don't need it. So I tried to make another one because the first one's a little bit smaller. So this one is already okay. So I'm just trying to mold it to look like the pipe at the side of the house of SpongeBob. So this is already okay. And then I will be making just like a rectangle one and put it around this, around the middle, just like what we have at the pipe at home. So they got that one. And then I'm gonna put some details, so you can use a tool like this and put it something like that. So that's okay. And then I'm gonna stick this one over here, a little bit of water and a toothpick, and then put it there so it will stick. So that is already okay, because we will try to color that one with silver luster dust later. So no problem about that. And now we will proceed to the door. So I will try to put a clean wrap on the fondant. And again, we will try to freehand and cut the door. The door. Order. And then cut this one. Then we will try to, just like this, cut the excess and reshape it. That's the problem if we don't have a molder. Most of the time, customer try to order cakes that doesn't have any molder. So it's very important that the artists are very creative in making the details. So I'm trying to be creative as far as I'm concerned. So this one, I tried to put the, what do you call that one? The details on the door of the SpongeBob. So that one, so let me put that one first. Use a bold tool in doing that one. It's very important to invest some details, or not some details, I'm sorry, to invest some tools. So you can buy these tools if you are here in the Philippines. You can buy that one in some big store or baking shop supplier, or Shopee or Lazada. That is available. Most of the time it's cheaper in Shopee. So that one, I put some, what do you call that one, water, so that it will stick. And then I try to make 6 pieces. I don't know how do you call that one, the one that is on the door, but that is 6 pieces. So I put it there. So I just try to make 3 and put some details at the door. And then I will try to finish the other 3. So I try to put some water or edible glue. It's okay. So you just need to make 3 small, just like this pieces, and put it over there so that it will look like the door of SpongeBob. So that's okay. And then I got some gray one and then some piping tip. So I just need to make a gray a little bit bigger and then remove the center and put some light blue. So in making the light blue, I'm using the small piping tip. You can also use some plunger if you have. So this one is already okay. So let me stick the. By the way, I tried to put some details on the Spongebob house. So I just use a orange, sunset orange color, and then some gin or vodka, and I just try to put the details on that. Color the lines, and then put some other details to make it more emphasized. And then I try to put the door and the window. And now I will try to paint this one using a gin on vodka, and then the luster dust gray, just like silver. So I'm just gonna, what do you call that one, paint this one. I'm running out of words. Okay, let me put that one over here. Paint this one little by little because we don't want to put some gray color or bronze color, whatever you want to call that one, on the house. Just this one, just the details. So I'm just trying to put that one to make it more appealing, right? To make it more beautiful. But if you don't want this one, you can make it look like a gray one, no problem. But I want to make it look stand out, so I put some of that luster dust. So this one is already finished, so I'm just gonna dry this one overnight, and then the next day I can use this one. So the next one will be the house. This will, you can see this one in front of the house of SpongeBob. I don't know how do they call that one. So I tried to make that one using a gray fondant. And then I have this kind of, I bought this one in Shopee. So your life will be easier with this one. So it's already designed just like the stone, right? It is just like the pathway, whatever you want to call it. So we will use this one in front of the house of SpongeBob. So that's how it look like. Very simple. You don't need too much of time and pressure in making this one, and it will look good. So I tried to brush this one with water and set this one overnight so that the next day it looked good. So this is how it looked like after. So I hope you learned something in this tutorial. If you have any question, comment down below. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Goodbye.